You know what a lot of you guys out there lack is the ability to take action. I bet that you guys are really capable. I bet you're super smart. I bet you have the intellect to be able to get where you want to be. You already have all the knowledge you need to get your dream life and wherever you want to be at. The one thing that's holding you up is taking action. More specifically, taking that first step. The first step is always the hardest. It shows up when you're in school and you're writing an essay and you just stare at the blank sheet for hours and you just don't know what to write. But the second you write that first word, the words start flowing, your brain starts working, the gears start turning, and you can write your essay. Same thing applies to everything in life. That first step, that first word that you write is always going to be the hardest. But the thing is, it's not going to be perfect, and it never will be. So you have to get over that fear of imperfection and just start. That is the most important thing, is just starting. I'm also making this video as a wake-up call for you guys right now to, if you're sitting around, lying around, feeling lazy, feeling unmotivated, to get your ass up and just start something. No matter what it is, just start something productive. No matter how big or small, just get started on it, because honestly, I love when I see a wake-up call like this, when I see a video, or if I'm like scrolling on like TikTok or Instagram and they give one of those like motivational things that says like put your phone down and get up. That always works on me, so I hope this can work on you guys and get you started with something. This is such a big thing that I feel like I've gotten better at overcoming, is that fear of being imperfect on the first step. You just got to realize you will never execute the first step perfectly. Back when I was making YouTube videos, like last year when I was doing like the more animated style, Mr. Beastie style, things like that, I made this master plan with hundreds of video ideas I think I had written down on my whiteboard. And the thing is, it's a lot easier to write what you're gonna do, but when it actually comes time to implementing it and taking action, that's the hard part. So you can plan all you want, but planning is not gonna get you anywhere. You can dream all you want. Dreaming is not gonna get you anywhere unless you actually start working towards those dreams. Even this video that I'm filming right now, I'm on like a short car ride right now. It was only like, I don't know, it's like a 15-minute car ride. And I spent the first 5 minutes contemplating if I should even start this video. Because I wasn't sure how much I had to say. I know I have some stuff to say about this, but I wasn't sure if I had a full video length amount. But the thing is, that embodies the subject of this whole video perfectly. It's kind of ironic because all I did, I opened my phone, turned it sideways, and it clicked record, and now the words are flowing, and it's something. A lot of these videos that I post are far from perfect, and the thing is, I could still be 3 months down the road having not posted any videos and still planning and trying to get the perfect video idea, the perfect script or bullet points or whatever, perfect title, subject, and that could be months down the road. But the thing is, I could spend those months making these imperfect videos, posting how I truly feel, posting the raw reality, and then over time they do get better and better. That's just how life works. That's why it's so important to take that first step. It's like if you guys have heard the story of the clay pot teacher or whatever, the photography teacher, where he says at the beginning of the school year, he assigns one group of the class to try and make one perfect picture, and that's what they submit as their final grade for the class. And then he gives the other group the assignment to do 100 pictures and see, it's like photography, so take 100 pictures and then see who turns in like the best work. And you might initially think, oh, the person that spends the whole semester trying to make the perfect one picture would make a better one. But that's not the case, because the thing is, you have to fail forward. This is kind of what I talked about in my video from yesterday. I filmed it yesterday. I don't know if I'm posting it tomorrow or whatever, but I talked about it there. You have to fail forward. You have to get through those failures, because there's gonna be a lot of imperfections. And I guarantee you, even that group that tries to do one perfect photography picture, I don't know why I said photography picture, the one group that tries to do the the one perfect picture is not going to be perfect at all. There's going to be a lot of imperfections, which is why it would pay off to just do 100 repetitions. Repetitions is what will make you great. Even this video, like, I'm stumbling, like, this embodies it perfectly. Like, I don't know if I truly developed this thought yet, and I don't really have my words together as much as I may on some of my other videos. Like, I'm kind of stuttering, I'm kind of stopping more to think, but that just embodies this whole idea perfectly. It's not perfect, but the thing is, I'm filming it and I'm posting it, and I'm hoping it inspires you guys, because this literally shows just to take action. Like, please take action. Like, when I started my bounce house rental business, it's not perfect. Like, I did not know what I was doing, but you have to jump in head first, and you just have to take that first step. I contemplated this. I watched YouTube videos, did research on it for months, contemplating if I should do it. And then one day I actually met this guy. He's like, I think he's like 23, and he owns this like really successful landscaping company in my area. And I was talking to him. We were only supposed to talk for like 15 minutes because it was at my main job that I do in construction. But I was talking to him for like, it was supposed to be 15 minutes. We ended up talking for like an hour and a half because we're kind of on the same page. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are like this. You kind of meet someone that they have that like thing about them where they think differently. They think with an abundance mindset. They know they can do anything. That's how I like to think that I think, because I think a lot. But that's definitely how that guy goes about his life. He's 23 and he's killing it, but he's doing great at such a young age. He started like years ago. I think when he was like in his first year of college, dropped out. Anyways, that's besides the point. I literally, after talking to him for an hour and a half, I went home and instantly started this. I think I filed the LLC like that day, maybe the next day, because it just inspired me so much. I was like, fuck this. How have I not started this yet? I spent 3 months researching. I know literally everything that there is to know. Not everything, but I know everything I need to get started with the business. And I kept procrastinating it. I kept pushing it off because I was scared. But after talking to him, I realized all I needed to do was take that first step. I took that first step, and it worked out. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't pretty, but that's what you gotta do. You just gotta get through that initial imperfection stage, and eventually it's all gonna work out. But if I never would have taken that first step, filing the LLC that day that I talked to him, that was like four months ago, something like that, 4 or 5 months ago. If I didn't take that first step, who knows where I'd still be now. I might have never started it because now it's starting to get cold, so it's like the slow season anyway. But I may have like started to get, like, as the weeks go on, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't even start it now. It's about to get cold. It's not even worth it now, and just talk myself out of it. Then over the winter time, I might have forgotten about the idea or just let it die, and then it's just a dead dream. Can't let that happen. You got to take that first step. And honestly, if you're on the fence about something as well, and you're not sure if you should pursue something, the best way to find out if you should pursue it is by taking that first step, because then you'll see and it'll be revealed, and then you'll be like, do I actually want to do this or do I not? And then if you don't want to, you can pull out. But you never would have known if you didn't take the first step. So I just want to leave you with this. Fortune favors those who take the most action. It does not favor those who are the smartest, that just sit around and don't use their intelligence for anything. You can be the smartest person in the world, but it literally goes to no use if you don't take action and you don't do steps that are actually going to push you forward. Just remember, you're never going to be perfect. That first step you take, hopefully right now, hopefully you get off your ass and take that first step on whatever you're working on. That's probably not going to be perfect either, but you got to get through it, because perfection and success lies on the other side. See you guys in the next one.